Thanks, Anne and Sophie. Welcome again to Chinese University Hong Kong. And I think you learned that we already been having workshop around different parts of the world, and the keynote last night highlights some of the important issues that we want to focus today. Because the theme of this workshop is using the existing platforms to integrate and coordinate investments in children. I think the keynote, most of you are here, we flash up some of the issues like we need to have a commission, maybe coordinate our ministries, and I think we talk about how we have an intersectorial evaluation. Those issues have been emerging from the previous two workshops as well. So I think for the workshop, for the whole day, we try to dissect in detail the science and education, the science and also the economics of how to coordinate the investment in children and the caregivers, and especially across education, health, nutrition, and social protection, and many other sectors involved. We hope really can have a detailed discussion and dissection, and a lot of our speakers will share with you, and also we do have breakout session to cover the different area, ranging from looking at the indicator, the barrier, the financing side. And then we hope to have some example will be drawn on from low income, middle income, and high income country. And I think this region, the Western Pacific or Asia Pacific, whichever way you like to call it, is actually quite diverse. We have country with a high income, with a country or middle income, low income. So our speakers and plus the participants could enlighten us further on actually how we identify the setting or what kind of platform we could build on further. The setting could be from school, community, or even though outreaching as well. We talked about home visitation last night as well. So I think the community outreach could be quite important. Another sort of setting, right, which is virtual but scheduled to have a significant impact as well. So that's one thing we want to do is to dissect out the science and the economics. And the other is we want to highlight the importance of private and public sector's effort, all right? It's not just the government, public money, also private, how we can engage the private and public collaboration or intersection, right? In finance, in terms of governance, health and accountability. We want to uncover some of the system and governance issue and to break the barrier or to facilitate and coordinate better investment in children and the service delivery. And we want to look at some data, all right, presenting some data on the financing side, how to provide the service for integration, right? And another thing we want to do is, hope by for this workshop, we want to explore, right, some of the question about how we're going to set up, implement, and scale up, right, the integrated service. We especially want to pay special attention to some children with diverse cultural context, right, the vulnerable group as well as the special needs group, right, and how do we care for their family and how do they access and receive the service. So we hope we could achieve our goals and objective, right? And I think the very important is to have a more discussion from the floor, right, to enlighten us further, and also a little bit advertise Jocelyn if any reflection. Also, you can have your own view if you couldn't say it, all right, or while we're having limited time for discussion, go to Jocelyn, all right, and we actually love to have your reaction in the video. So I think that I will hopefully will give you the overall view how we're going to achieve for this one-day workshop. And then I will pass over to my other co-chair, Andy, right, to lead on to the next session.
Thank you, Albert. Good morning, everybody. It gives me great pleasure to start our session this morning by introducing the moderator for her session, Dr. Hiro Yoshikawa from NYU.